Hello everyone, in this tutorial we're gonna see how to create this really cool and easy business card that you can see in here. And as you can see, it looks really simple. So this is the back of our business card and this is the front. And we're gonna see how to create it inside Adobe Photoshop. Alright, fantastic, so let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is to download our QR code from espance.com. You will find this link in the description below, so just open it and you will find these really cool options that you can use to generate your QR code. So you can use your website or a video, email or phone, or even text if you want. Just check whatever you want. And just for example, we can just go with text and type whatever you want and then click save and continue, and it will take you to choose the color of your code, and even you can choose the transparent background or a solid background, and then just press generate QR code and it will take you to download your code. You can choose PNG, JPEG or TIFF, or you can just download them all. I'm just gonna go with PNG in here, but I already have it, so I'm not gonna download it again. And the other thing that we need to download is the font that we'll be using for this tutorial. It's called LU. It's a free font. I will make sure to put the link where you can download it to. And the last thing is to download the template that you will be using. It's a business card template that I provided for this tutorial. Alright, so just double click to the template, and as you can see, you will find a folder that it has the bleed and guide. This is the safety margin, and this is the timeline, and this is the bleed. This is where we're gonna put all our content in here, and this is the bleed that will be colored in the printer. Alright, so I'm just gonna uncheck this for now. And if you didn't see the guides on your Adobe Photoshop or even the rulers, just go to view and make sure rulers is checked, or you can just press Ctrl R, and also make sure snap is on and snap to guide is checked. Alright, now the first thing we're gonna do is create a background. So I'm just gonna go and choose solid color in here. I'm gonna choose this soft gray like so. Alright, press OK. I'm gonna call this BG for background. I'm gonna put it under this folder in here. And now we're gonna make a two box. As you can see, we have in here two box. So I'm just gonna go to my rectangle in here, and I will make sure the fill set to none, and the stroke set to this dark gray color in here, and I will make the stroke 1 point size, and I'm just gonna create my box in here. If it doesn't want to create it as a line like that, you can just go and make sure unconstrained is checked and from center is unchecked in here. So, and you can easily create your box in here. Alright, now I'm just gonna make a copy of it. I'm just gonna press Ctrl J, and I'm gonna press Ctrl T so I can resize it. So I just want to resize it from this handle in here, and by pressing Alt I can make the both handle go in the same time. So I'm just gonna press Alt, and as you can see, the other one is resizing too. Alright, somewhere like here, and I'm gonna go to this one also, and always by pressing Alt you can make the top one go to, alright, something like that. Press enter. Okay, looks good. Now I'm gonna take one guide and put it in the middle like that. This way I can see where I want to put my own rectangle in here. So So I'm just gonna go and check rectangle again, and I'm just gonna make sure that I'm not selecting any of those two rectangles. And this time I want it to be in fill, so I'm just gonna make the fill to this dark, or just soft gray in here. So dark gray like so, and I'll make the stroke set to none. I'm just gonna create a rectangle from the center like that. So I want it to begin from this first rectangle in here, so I'm just gonna put one like that, and then we're gonna make it 5% in the width. Alright, somewhere like that, and I'm gonna make it 28% in the height. Alright, something like that. Looks good. Now I wanted to cut it, this second box in here. I want to cut a little bit from here and a little bit from there. Let me just put it under the whole thing in here, so I can easily go to my rectangle marquee tool in here and create where I want to cut. And alright, something like that. And I can easily, just by making a layer mask, I can just cut it. So I'm gonna press Alt. Sorry, let me just first check where I want to cut it. It's this one in here. So I'm gonna press Alt, and it will cut it like that. See what I did in here? I just press Alt, at the same time I press on this layer mask icon in here, and you can see it will make it in white. Alright, now I need to make 3 box in here for my icons. So I'm just gonna go again to rectangle. I'm gonna start from there. Let me just first make a guide in here so I can see. Alright, and I'm gonna make a box. No, let me just first check rounded rectangle in here, and I will make the radius to 5 pixels because I want it to be in a radius in here. I'm just gonna make a box like that. Alright, something like so. Around like that, 5% on 8% in here. And as you can see, we have the stroke is on, so I'm just gonna go quickly and check none, and in here I'm gonna make it in the same color as this one in here and press OK. Alright, now I'm gonna make a copy of this one. So by pressing Alt, I can make a copy like that, and I'm gonna make 20% in between each box in here. So I'm gonna make a copy of this one also, and as you can see, it will snap by itself. Alright, let me just put this one a little bit down like so, and I'm gonna make this one down too. Alright, as you can see, this is our box for our icons. Now I want to make a line that will connect between them. As you can see, I'm just gonna make a copy of this one in here. I'm just gonna use it. I'm just gonna make a copy by pressing Alt. Alright, and now I'm gonna press Ctrl T so I can resize it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit taller. I'm gonna make the width smaller like that. Alright, something like so, and press enter, and as you can see, this will make them connected like that. Now we need to make a cut in here too, as we did in this one in here. You can easily do that with the same method again. I'm gonna make a rectangle like so. Alright, with the marquee tool, and I'm gonna go to the same layer in here, and I'm gonna press delete or the backspace on your keyboard, and then press Ctrl D to deselect. Alright, now as you can see, we have where we're gonna put our icons in here. Right now I'm gonna go to custom shapes in here, and I have the icons in here. So I'm just gonna put the mobile icon in here first, gonna put it in the top like that. Alright, I'm gonna make it the same color as the background, and I'm gonna go back again to my custom shapes and gonna choose the web icon. This time I'm gonna put it in here. Alright, again I'm gonna change the color, and the last one in here gonna be the location. Gonna put it like so. Alright, I change the color again. Let me make it a little bit in the top. Okay, looking good, as you can see. Alright, now let me just do a little bit of cleaning in here. So I'm just gonna put this bleed and guide in the top, and I'm just gonna put everything in a group in here, and I'm gonna call this design. Alright, okay, it looks good. Now we're gonna start creating our tags. So I'm just gonna first put one guide in here, and another one in there, and another one like that. Just going to keep everything in the same line. Alright, now we're gonna start in here with your name. So I'm just gonna type, you can type your name. So I'm just gonna type John Doe. I'm gonna change the color to this grayish color in here, and I'm gonna put it in bold. I'm gonna press Ctrl T so I can resize it as I want. Alright, somewhere like that. I'm gonna put it in here. We just make another guide in here, and let me just see what's going on. Let me just put this into optical, and I'm gonna keep it in 25. Alright, now I'm gonna double click to it and press enter so I can type, whatever you do. Gonna put it in regular. Gonna put 8 points in here. Alright, and I'm gonna make the spacing between them a little bit less, like so. Alright, and I want it to be moved into the right a little bit, so I'm just gonna double click to it, and by pressing Alt I can just move this one in here into the right a little bit, like so. Alright, something like that. Okay, looking good. Just put this in here. Alright, like that. Okay, now we're gonna start with our information in here. So we're gonna make another text in here. Now we're gonna just drag your logo in here and the QR code in here. So I'm just gonna use the same logo as I used for this one in here. I'm just gonna take it and drag it like that. You should use your own logo in here. So I'm just gonna put this one in here. Alright, and you can just put your own QR code in here. Just gonna put it like that. And as you can see, it's come with a really good quality in here. I'm just gonna make it like so. Alright, okay, and I'm gonna make a box around it. I'm just gonna go to the rectangle tool again, and then make a box like so. Alright, and I'm gonna make the fill to none. I'm gonna put stroke to 0.5. Alright, and I'm gonna put this both into a group, and I'll call this QR code. And I'm gonna put the text in a group too, and call this text. And we're done with the back of our business card in here. Now we're gonna make the front of our business card. So we're just gonna put everything in here in a group, and I will call this back. Alright, and I'm gonna make a copy of it by pressing Ctrl J, and I will call this front. And I'm gonna uncheck this one in here, and I will go to the front, and we don't need the QR code in here, and we don't need the text, so I'm just gonna delete everything from there, and we don't need these boxes in here. I'm just gonna delete this one and this one in here. I'm gonna delete this layer mask. I'm gonna delete this whole contacts in here. I'm just gonna need the logo for my front. I'm just gonna put it into the middle like so, or you can just select the whole canvas in here and just check the middle like that. So what I just want to repeat the boxes in here, so we'll give it a really good look. So I'm just gonna go to my rectangle in here, and I will select both of them, and I press Ctrl J so I can duplicate them, and then press Ctrl T so I can resize them. So I'm just gonna, by pressing Alt again, gonna make one like that, and I will go to this one in here, and then I'll make it smaller like that. And as you can see, alright, now I'm gonna make another copy of it. So I'm gonna press Ctrl J again. I'm gonna use this one this time, press Ctrl T, and again gonna make one smaller like that, and another one like so. And there we go, we have the front in here. We just make the logo a little bit bigger like so. Put it into the top a little bit. You can just here type your website if you want, and you're done. Now you can just go and save it as a PDF, but first make sure to merge everything. Just press Ctrl Shift Alt E, and this way we'll merge it, or it will take a snapshot in here, and then go to File, Save As, and scroll down to Photoshop PDF in here, and just name your file and press Save and press OK. And in the presets in here, just scroll to 2008 and press Save PDF. And you can do the same for the back in here, just make a snapshot. So just press Ctrl Shift Alt E again, and go to File, Save As, and again choose Photoshop PDF and name it. Just name it to back in here, and press Save, and you will find it in here as 2008, and press Save PDF again. And now if I go to my folder, I found it in here saved. The reason why we take a snapshot, so we don't have to deal with the font and everything with the printer. Alright, this is the back of our business card, and this is the front of our business card in here. Alright, so I hope that you enjoy and you like this tutorial, and it was a little bit helpful for you. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and like this video and share it if you found it useful. And as always, wait for more tutorials to come and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.